for baseball on the show from the bank, Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the New York Mets and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Ethan Small will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip, 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But this is foul for the first strike.
First pitch, 135.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Misses, ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Luis Guillorme, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. The average coming in at 266, 2 home runs and 4 RBIs. Ready with the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Margot's under it, 2 down.
Batting third, the second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
Next up, Gleyber Torres. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The pitch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
All even now, 2-2. Now the pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Margot's under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets. It's the Mets 0, Phillies coming to bat. You're watching MLB Network. Jose Barrios gets the ball for the Mets in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Phillies, the center fielder, Manuel.
Pitch on the way. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, they come into game 2 of this series riding high. A huge one-run victory yesterday, able to do the little things to put them over the top. Hopefully that leads to some momentum in game 2.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. That batting average still well up there to begin play. 9 homers and 19 driven in. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. In there, now the throw. It's right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
1 out, nobody on. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Fouled off.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
No balls and a strike to count. Story swings, and this ball is hammered to deep left field. Casey has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. We've played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Second inning set to go, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Now the first pitch. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Row, you better be up there ready to swing with Ricky Holiday behind the plate, particularly on that high pitch.
Yeah, and I don't like that, Dan. As an offensive player, that's the one pitch that you almost can't get to with a power guy on the mound. I'm okay with you giving a little bit on the corners. You start giving north, it makes it super tough on the hitters.
Striding forward now, JT Realmuto, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
The right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
So now to the plate, Jesus Sanchez, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Realmuto's running. Fouled away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. And we are tied 0-0. Last half of the second set to go. And into bat next, former National League MVP Chris Bryant.
Chris Bryant.
Now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
Ready with another 2-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
The next batter is Jeimer Candelario, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0 home. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Sanchez is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Batting sixth.
Now to the plate, here is Nick Ames. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. First pitch of the AB on its way. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. Oh, heater gets turned around.
Luke Lowe.
Stepping in now, Jordan Luplow, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Hit hard but foul. The next 3-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm in right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here. So now here is Diego Cartaya looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. First pitch on its way, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Ames at second, Luplow at first, 2 out in the inning. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here it is. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Even at 2-2. The pitch struck him out. Phillies leave a couple. Will move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping up is Donovan Casey, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Here's the first pitch to him.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. And And stepping in, Brett Beatty. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Third inning, no score to this point. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he fouls this one off. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Next to hit, Jose Barrios. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. 1-1.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Byron Buxton would be next. The 3-1. And he misses here, ball 4. And somehow he manages to walk his opposite number. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder, Byron.
Now back to the top of the Mets order, digging in, Byron Buxton. Man at first after the 2-out walk. He's set. Here it comes.
What a well-executed fastball right there. Down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
A runner on first with 2 away. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Mets strand 1. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. So now into the box is Ethan Small as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Ethan
Here's the first pitch. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. 1-1.
Ball 1 strike.
To 1-2 now. High in the air out to center field. Buxton is right there, 1 down. Next to hit is Manuel Margot. Remember, he was hit by a pitch to kick off the home first.
You want to get on as a leadoff guy any way you can, but that's a painful way to get to first base.
Runs up to bunt here, but he missed it for strike 1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. On the ground to second for Torres. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the 2nd out. Up next, Kevin Biggio. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now the first pitch. Popped high in the air. Real Muto over to his left. And that will end the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On now to the top of inning number 4. And we are tied 0-0. And now here is Luis Guillorme as we begin the top of the 4th.
I know we're not seeing a lot of offense in this one, but there's still some game left. I'm looking to see these guys, both offenses, make some notable adjustments at the dish and try and scratch a few runs across.
The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Now a ball rolled softly to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Now to bat, Gleyber Torres. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Bryant is under this one. And that's out number 2. Next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First offering on its way. 0-1 the count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. The 1-1 chopped weakly up the first base line. The 1-2.
That's ball 2. 2-2 now.
Fastball strike 3 called on the outside corner, and he can't believe it. I don't blame him, but the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as Trevor Story digs into the right side of the batter's box to kick off the inning. First delivery to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Casey is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Here's Chris Bryant now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. The pitch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And that misses. 1-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jamer Candelario.
At the plate, Jamer Candelario. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Bryant stands at first with one out. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Nick Ames, as he'll take a look at ball one. He singled in his first AB. The 1-0 home. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Two and one. 2-2. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch on its way. As the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
In the air down the line in left. Bryant will get there as he makes the catch in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Next up for New York, Jesus Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch.
One of the biggest factors on how long you're going to go with a start is how many first pitch strikes you throw. 80% usually means you're going to have a pretty good day, and that's on the menu so far.
And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
I think he's shown you right there he was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit in the air out to center field. Margot's under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. At the plate now is Donovan Casey, grounded out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope. Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Two and one to count. Now here it comes. Line drive to left. Bryant gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Down in order go the Mets. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Thank you, Heidi.
For the Phillies, the right fielder.
Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jordan Luplow. First offering. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
I got to count 2-2.
He stays alive, still 2-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now. Just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
At the plate now, Diego Cartaya. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Now here's the first offering. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready now is Brett Beatty. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Brett Beatty.
First pitch on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Bryant is in his tracks now. 1 pitch, 1 away. Next, it'll be Jose Barrios. Worked a walk his first time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Strike taken. Good bender on the outside there. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Mets pitcher behind at the plate with a ball and 2 strikes. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2. So that'll bring in Byron Buxton. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Grounded back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Into the box, Luis Guillorme. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit out towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
2 quick outs from the 8-9 guys in the order, but the top of the order, it's a different story. A knock and then another single back-to-back, and now you got traffic with the big guys coming up.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, 2 on, 2 outs, and he's got himself in a great hitter's count. He just has to be careful not to get too aggressive. A walk would be good here, too.
Here's the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. Buxton on second. Guillorme on at first with 2 down. High and deep to right center. Margot's going back. And he brings it down to end the inning as the go-ahead run is left stranded. 2 left for the Mets. Still no score. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot.
The center fielder, Manuel Margot.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in will be Kevin Biggio.
And he's the reigning recipient of the National League's Player of the Month award.
Here's the first pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Hey, that backdoor breaking ball just missed. He had a chance to run it to 0-2.
The 1-1. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Buxton is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering. Low with the slurve there, 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
A ball and a strike to Trevor Story.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight retired. He's locked in.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss there, and it's 2-2.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off it.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Phillies down in order. We are still scoreless. So here's Pete Alonso. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First offering on its way. Here's the 0-1 pitch.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
Count 1 and 2. I got to count 2 and 2.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
High and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Next up is JT Realmuto. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
One 0 count. Here it is.
Pull, that's inside.
Three and 0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Here it is. The 3-0 is in there for strike 1.
Four-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped a clutch on that pitch.
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Lined hard toward right center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Here comes the Phillies skipper on his way out toward the mound, and we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Matt Wisler comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. Into the box now, Jesus Sanchez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
The 2-0 on the way.
Nope, that's the ball.
Possible go-ahead runs on first, one away. Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on, 3-1.
Now, I'm shocked he took that pitch right there. 3-0, you know he's coming middle cut fastball.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So next to bat will be Donovan Casey. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next AB.
First pitch of the AB now. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul. Runners are at first and second with one away. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Margot on his horse. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now to the plate, Brett Beatty. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Realmuto over at second. Sanchez at first. 2 out in the inning. Fastball called for strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. One and 2 count. Here's the pitch. Bounced weakly near the plate. On to first, and the Mets are going to come up empty here as that ends the inning. 2 left for the Mets, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Chris Bryant.
Red. Bryant.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1, no strikes.
The 1-0 delivery.
Hey! 1-1.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw is in time. Bryant is retired, and there's one away.
Third baseman.
Striding in is Jamer Candelario. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone... Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Right fielder,
and
number
now
10.
Jordan Luplow, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. On the ground to second for Torres. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now, and we still have no score. Brian Reynolds is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. From the stretch, here's the pitch. He'll enter play here up near the 340 mark. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Swings right over the top of that one. 2-1.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Here now the 2-2. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
He pulls this one into right, but this will hang up a bit too long as it's taken in chest high for the first out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Here's Byron Buxton now as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
So now to the plate, Luis Guillorme. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. From the belt, the pitch, and the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. One and two now.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Looking up is the right fielder. And as Mets fans have heard before, that ball's out of here. So a two-run homer down the line in right as they've taken a two-run lead.
What a great piece of clutch hitting right there to give his boys the lead. Going to put a lot of pressure on the opposition after score with only 6 outs to go.
Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Now a left-hander up and throwing in that Philly bullpen. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Every run helps late in the game. And with this one on the board, they're now up 3 and only need 6 outs to end it. They've got a little room for error, and I'm sure they'd like to add to that even more if they can.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Cannon Middleton is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Johan Camargo will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. To the plate now, JT Realmuto, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Here's a fastball now that's hit softly down the line to third. Over to first, and that retires the side. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies nothing. Ty Buttrey is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 32.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Diego Cartaya.
Diego.
He's set. Here it comes. Unable to find the zone with the slider. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Alonso trying to get there, and this is going to be a foul ball. Hit on the ground to third. And there's 1 away. Final line there for the Mets starting pitcher. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
And the next in is Johan Camargo as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
0-1. Here's the pitch.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality AB and get this line going.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Let's take a look at the sequence here again. The first 3 pitches, all 3 down in the zone. So now you've got a guy that's thinking something down around the knees. He's conditioned to kind of look down there. That's when you mix it up and put it by him at the letters.
Stepping in next, Manuel Margot. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Now the first pitch, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
The 1-0 pitch. Down the first baseline, reined in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they breeze through this half of the inning. 9th inning coming up. It's the Mets 3 and the Phillies nothing. Josh Hader enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Now at the plate here is Jesus Sanchez. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The right fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1. Lifted into center field. Margot's under it. 1 out. Next to stand in is Donovan Casey. Flew out last time up. He's set and the pitch.
Ball one. Ball one, no strike.
And he takes a cold strike one. Hader is one of those guys that just seems to be at his best under pressure. Runners in scoring position, tight game, tough hitters at the plate. That's when he's at his best.
One of the keys, Matty V, to being a good reliever is being able to pitch out of trouble. Trouble that's created by the pitchers before you, or sometimes you even have some mess that you put on yourself. Hey, regardless if it's a mess that he's inherited or one that he's created for himself, this guy makes good pitches when the game's on the line.
And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Stepping in now, Brett Beatty. Swinging a soft liner, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 3-0. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Edwin Diaz enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the ninth. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Kevin Biggio. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball, that's in.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0 home. Back up the middle. And that gets through, so he'll have his first base hit, make him 1 for 4 in the game now. So the Phillies get a man on to start out the inning.
Now batting, shortstop.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
Trevor Story steps in now. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Now this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the ninth right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up and looks the part.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Candelario.
Digging in next, Jeimer Candelario. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. First pitch on the way as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1.
Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
From the belt, the pitch.
We got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the skipper has to be pleased. They go on the road and win the first 2 of this 3-game series, playing for the sweep tomorrow.
3-0 the final score in this one today. New York crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Jose Barrios notches his 3rd win of the year. Edwin Diaz hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game. For the victorious New York Mets, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, no runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes.